Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What is going on? Good evening, happy Monday to you. Wow, it's a late night stream, absolutely late night stream. But gosh, you got to do what you got to do. Really excited to talk about the digital asset space this evening. The halvening happened and that was just about all. That's just about all that happened. I don't think anything at all kind of changed. Not a thing that as far as I could see. So I guess it was a good show. I think we got 2 to 3 weeks. I said we have 2 or 3 weeks to 2 or 3 months before we really see anything in reference to this halvening. I really truly do believe that. Ronnie Early, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you in the stream. Will XRP is in the building. I like that little thing there, Will XRP. When Mullet, what's good, bro? How are you tonight? I did get back to you on email. I hope you got the email, my friend. Those were some really good, some really good questions. Without question, this is interesting, this halvening thing. But Michelle Bond, guys, Michelle Bond took the time to tweet out an article from CoinDesk. Isn't that interesting? You know, I always say on this channel, Ripple does not do anything without some full and complete intent behind it. Maybe she thought that was important to know, to bring that in, to kind of bring that up. I think she thinks that was important. You're welcome, brother. Comedian Chuck Real, what's going on? When Mullet, you're welcome. Good to see you, comedian Chuck Real. Michelle Bond tweeting that out. That, my friends, is an interesting article. U.S. banking regulator suggests federal licensing framework. What? And it's our guy. I might call him that, right? It's our guy, Brian Brooks, formerly of Coinbase, I believe. Interesting. What's up, Legendary? Good to see you. What are the implications, I'm thinking, of this particular statement that he's making? What is the implication? You know, he's like the guy in charge over there now. So, hey, what are the implications that he's like? What is he suggesting with that? We're going to get into that a little bit. So, VeChain again, I don't know, guys. I keep looking at it more and more. It is some very interesting stuff. Shout out to Wrath of Conman on Twitter. He's been really kind of divvying out some really good info, dishing out some really good info. He shared on Twitter about EuroXM. You remember EuroXM, a RippleNet partner? NDAs all over the place. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me, Ronnie Early. It really does feel like that's to me. I mean, it feel like their work is done in the space, right? The second this dude, Mr. Brad Garlinghouse himself, the second he said, we are a blockchain infrastructure company, that said tons for me. Because I thought that they were, I thought Ripple was a fintech company selling software to banks. I mean, the second this dude said, we're a blockchain infrastructure company, that just led me to believe that perhaps the network is full, if you will. You know what I mean? Interesting. And they're off to the next thing. But, you know, who's to say? IronArm011, good to see you on the stream, my friend. My bags are packed holding XRP and Stellar and Zenfin. How about that? Getting a lot of Zenfin people showing up in the channel, huh? I promised a guy, I think it was Fangs Hawk or something on Twitter, that I would look into that. And so I will definitely look into it for sure. Always up to leveling my digital asset space IQ, without question. So we're going to get into this article. Again, I just read something about VeChain. Where is that I read? There's just so much stuff with VeChain. Yeah, that PDF. Remember the PDF from What? Remember the PDF from Martin CP Valk? That thing won't. It was a Google Docs. It won't play anymore. It won't show up. So I would have liked to have kept that and have that always. But XRP Joe, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you on the stream. Thanks for tweeting out the stream earlier, XRP Joe. I definitely appreciate you doing that and always contributing to the channel. You guys are awesome. Guys, make sure that if you haven't already, go check out XRP Joe on YouTube. Yeah, and do me a favor and share this stream out on Twitter. That would be outstanding. I believe this article is fascinating and is a big sign. It's a huge signal because I don't think Michelle Bond from Ripple would have tweeted it out if it was not. And she is still at Ripple, right? She didn't move on. I get them confused anymore. Let's go over this article and talk about this a little bit. I haven't seen any price changes, So happening, be done with yourself, right? So let's see what's up here. Let's share this thing. I might try to check out this invite stuff and have someone come on stream. Big John, what's good? I'm here now. You can start the show. Good to see you here, my friend. Crypto Delivery is in the building. What's up, Crypto Delivery? Let's go over this article a little bit. Again, guys, Michelle Bond tweeted it out. I saw it on my Google feed on my phone that Michelle Bond had tweeted it out. I think I ended up emailing it to myself, and I said, you know what, let me, after this little business call, let me get on Twitter and see what is going on. So let's go over this article. Let's share the screen. Let's do this. How does this go? Does it go from new to old? What is that? Oh, there it is. So, guys, remember our guy, Brian Brooks, formerly of Coinbase, currently the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, Chief Operating Officer, the COO. This is from CoinDesk. Shout out to CoinDesk. The article is titled, U.S. Banking Regulator Suggests Federal Licensing Framework for Crypto Firms. Remember, this guy has a banking background, right? Corporate banking. A key bank regulator in the United States may be open to allowing crypto companies to be licensed as financial institutions on a national rather than state-by-state level. Brian Brooks, Chief Operating Officer at the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the nation's national bank overseer, said Monday he believes crypto companies could fall under a federal licensing regime if they provide what can be described as payment services. Speaking at CoinDesk's consensus, oh man, I thought that was going on, the virtual thing, distributed virtual conference, the former Coinbase chief legal officer said many crypto companies are payment companies, and it therefore might make sense to treat these startups and other fintech firms like Stripe the same way as banks are treated federally. Cryptos is one of those areas where we have to ask questions, where we have to ask ourselves, does it make more sense to think of crypto projects as local projects or global projects? Global projects. If they're global, then the rationale for a single national license makes more sense. A single national license makes more sense, he said. Increasingly, it looks a lot like crypto is banking for the 21st century. Hello, can you say a new asset class? Banking for the 21st. Crypto is banking for the 21st century. This would give these startups an alternative to the state level money transmitter licenses when building operations. I don't know if I can play this or not get myself in trouble. I don't know how that works. Wait a minute. I don't even know. Will I get a trademark thing if I play this? I don't even know. I have to think about it. You guys let me know if you know. He pointed to stable coins, some tokens, and remittances as examples of where crypto startups might look more like banking services. You know, I signed up for this virtual conference thing too. I didn't see the people that will be speaking or attending the event. The charter is different from the OCC's fintech charter in that it doesn't just apply to lending. The fintech charter is based on the idea that banks took deposits, made loans, and were involved in payments. But some institutions might provide only one or two of these services. These institutions can still be treated as banks under the OCC's fintech charter. I come back to the idea of things that are inherently borderless, like crypto. Probably makes sense as a license structure, he said. Brooks also addressed the issue some crypto startups have tapping banking services, saying any company that is compliant with applicable laws should be able to tap these services. As crypto matures, there are increasingly more companies that have perfectly robust risk management systems and do have an ability to comply with those laws. And they shouldn't have trouble finding bank relationships, he said. Again, one of my messages in my new role is going to be to remind my colleagues at the OCC that banks not only have the ability, they have an obligation to serve all lawful businesses. Whoa. They shouldn't be discriminating because something's a new technology. So listen, this dude is got the bullhorn out, and he's sending his message out loud and clear to these banks that feel threatened by these fintech companies. Wow. More proactively, he suggested that crypto startups can potentially even replace the existing banking infrastructure, though he stopped short of saying that outright. There are technologies that exist that can decentralize and reduce the single points of failure that our economy is mostly built on, he said. If you think back to the lessons of the financial crisis, is that there are a small number of financial crises. It's that there are a small number of institutions in our society that are really so big and so connected with so many people's lives that, in the words of the 2008, they were thought to be too big to fail. Decentralizing the risk could, if not outright, replace this issue. At least help provide some solutions, he said. Banks would have to learn from crypto startups as they continue operations. Whoa. I think that crypto is going to feed the banking system and change our view of what the bank charter is about, he said. Whoa. This dude is sounding the alarm. Now, we all knew that this guy was crypto friendly. We all knew that. But man, oh man, is that not a sounding of the alarm right there? Whoa. May be sober. Is that what that is? May be sober. What's going on, Spanish Fly? Good to see you in the stream, miss. That guy is sounding the alarm, is he not? We're not going to be denying these fintechs banking access. We are going to start to be a lot more flexible, and that we should be looking at these fintech startups. Some very powerful words in that article. Very powerful words in that article, is it not? That was very interesting stuff right there. YouTube's biggest douche is in the building. Alex G. Is Alex G here? What's going on, Alex G? I don't see your name. What's going on, Alex G? Chainomics. Chainomics. Guys, can you do me a favor if you didn't already? Just tweet this out on Twitter. That's Crypto Siege just live. Talking about a tweet that Michelle Bond sent. I mean, from Brian Brooks himself. That is a big deal. I mean, what? Corey Anderson, what's going on, my friend? Maybe sober. What's up? Good evening to you. That is a big deal. It really, really is. Because again, it sounds like he's putting everyone on notice that he is a crypto friendly guy. He's putting everyone. This dude is the overseer of the banks. So he's like, yeah, nah, you guys in this whole denying these fintechs banking access, that's got to stop. Listen, we need to learn from these fintech startups, and we got to embrace them with open arms. That's what the dude is saying. That is what Mr. Brooks is saying. We need to, this quote, we need to learn from the crypto startups. Whoa. XRP Harlem, what's going on, my friend? What up with you? Good to see you in the stream tonight. That's what he's saying. Just having a beer, waiting for takeoff. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Yeah, as soon as I get off here, I won't be on long. I get to hang out with Miss Crypto Siege. I get to hang out with Miss Crypto Siege. Looking forward to cocktail, my favorite cocktail. Probably has some Patron. Absolutely. I mean, that's a sounding alarm right there, guys. Is it not? That is a sounding alarm. And this OMFIF, anybody know? I think they just did something, or VeChain just did something with the OMFIF as well. I keep bringing up VeChain, like I'm like, whoa. Man, doing outstanding, YouTube biggest dude. Life is good right now. Life is really, really good, right? So, man, I mean, that's some powerful stuff. I don't know if I can play that video though from CoinDesk. Slide stream. I'm only gonna be on 30 minutes. I'm already on 18. Like, I wish I knew whether or not I could play that video. I can't really remember that whole trademark stuff for YouTube. You know how to get. Nick Miranda, what's great? It's all great, bro. Good to see you. I'm about to buy a lot of VeChain. I hear you, Nick Miranda. I hope that you have taken the time to do your due diligence. You know, did your homework, get on the VeChain Telegram, watch some VeChain videos, go to VeChainInsider.com, do your homework, due diligence. I hope you've taken all those steps. Tomasz Wizaniski, what's going on, my friend? Please take a look at this. I didn't see anything, my friend. I don't know if you can post a link there or not. I don't know how that works with this particular software, but I don't see anything. Drew Jack is in the building. How are you? No volatility yet. Nope. Alex G, it's good to see you, my friend. Are you driving? Be safe on the roads, brother. Yeah. Looks like Miss Crypto Siege killed the presentation tonight. I'm seeing all the good reviews. That's awesome. It says XRP will not be used. What says XRP will not be used? Big face, no caps in the building. What's going on, my friend? I'm all in on crypto and not stocks at the moment. Is that stupid? Well, I can't say whether or not that is stupid, my friend. What I would say is that I'm in the same situation as yourself. Because this is a new asset class, in my humble opinion, right? The digital asset space, right? The entire space, Bitcoin, XRP, this is a entirely new asset class. And we're early in the game. It's like being early to the precious metals asset class. It's like being early to the bond market asset class, if you will, right? Being early to the commodities market. We're early in a entirely new asset class. That is the digital asset space. That's why Brian Brooks is suggesting a federal licensing framework for crypto firms. The COO of the comptroller. You know what I mean? XRP is the standard without question. XRP is the champ, as we like to say. We like to say that the champ is here. Interesting article, guys. I hope you get a chance to check that out. Very, very interesting article. Can I post a link? Let me see if I can post this link. New software, guys. So I'm not too familiar with all the do's and don'ts. There it is right there. It's definitely a great read. And again, when I saw that Michelle Bond posted it, who I believe is still at Ripple, I thought it pretty significant to share. Just what's the title of the article, Thomas? And we can find it. Just put the title of the article in the chat. Trevor J, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Trevor J. Where are you checking in from, Trevor J? People predict. Let me put this up here. What happened? People projecting 50 to 80% drop in the market. Hope that XRP dips to 10 cents and lower. More accumulation. Amen. Amen to that, my friend. Georgia. We're part of Georgia, Trevor G. Good to see you in the house. Good to see you checking in from Georgia. I bet you it's nice and warm down there. Uphold dropped the stable coins on their platform. Really? Is that right, Drew Jack? Uphold drops the stable coins on their platform. Wow. That's interesting. Threadwork, Derek is in the building. Good to see you, Threadwork. Guys, listen, I'm not going to be on here very much longer. I did want to come on here and cover this article just to bring it to everyone's attention, bring it to the family's attention, make it so great. The technology is ready. It's time for a digital dollar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe we covered that article before. I will tell you this, for me and Miss Crypto Siege and this family, I have no worries about XRP in any way, shape, form, or fashion about it being the standard. Like none at all. None at all. But you certainly want to do your own homework. Maybe, do your own diligence. Maybe perhaps level up your own personal IQ about XRP. Daniel Dennison. What's going on, Daniel? Good to see you in the stream tonight, my friend. I need an app that will give me XRP price notifications when I set it to notify me at a price set. There's tons of apps that do that, my friend. Just pick one. Any one of the exchanges apps can do that. Binance US. Blockfolio, I believe, does it as well. Jay Coin, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Blessed to be here. Part of this amazing group. Appreciate you being here, Rod Edwin. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here, my friend. Let me share that. Rod Edwin is looks like he's new to the channel, at least first time checking in. Appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like button if you didn't get a chance to do that, Rod, and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when we go live. Rod says, blessed to be part of this amazing group. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here, and you're welcome, Rod. Palm Beach Crypto rocking with the siege. Smash them likes. What's up, Ralph Crandon? Good to see you, my friend. Palm Beach Crypto. How about that? Daniel says, God, I hate Coinbase. Coinbase is a disaster. Wow, will make you really look at Daniel. Look what Daniel says, guys. Coinbase only has options for BTC, Litecoin, and Ether. It won't let me make notifications for XRP. Oh my goodness. Bro, XRP is in the building. What's going on, my friend? What happened there? If you're here enjoying yourself, you're the legends the crypto story will be written about in the future. That's exactly right. Great point, bro. XRP. Great point. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I know it was a short hang, but I got to get spend some time with Mr. Crypto Siege. We got to go over some stuff. Looking forward to that cocktail, some snacks, some chips. Watch a movie. Been really busy. Mondays are really busy business-wise. David Cohen, yes, we saw that. It was a big to-do about that old XRP exchange rate peg. It was a big to-do about it. Wait a minute. It was a big to-do about that. So I saw it. I'm sure a lot of people did see it. Maybe Sober says, makes me feel good to know that I am part of the definitely 10% of the XRP family. I hear you, bro. Yeah, again, I say this in the channel all the time. For us, it should be, in my opinion, for you and I, it should be a head up, shoulders back moment for you in your life at this moment. Why? Number one, you and I, my friend, are playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And we're winning. We're winning. And number two, listen, my friends, we are early. We are early in an entirely new asset class. We're early in a new asset class. That is the digital asset space. That's like showing up to the commodities market before the commodity market was even built, established, created. That's where we are. The boiling crypto. What up, guys? What up, Steve? What's up with you, boiling crypto? You see what I'm saying? Daniel Dennison said, what was the price peg? It was just something that came out in 2004. The IMF had this document. It's a way, I mean, it said XRPs. It was exchange rate peg, and it had XRP in there. So that instead of them saying exchange, they used X, exchange rate peg. It was good to see it. It was great to see it. It was great to see it. All I know is that there hasn't been a digital asset more mentioned, documented, stated in more documents, powerful documents from powerful entities than XRP. There just hasn't been one. Whether it be the WEF, whether it be the World Bank, whether it be the IMF, whether it be the UN, it doesn't matter. XRP is the one that's stated time and time again. I just read an article about XRP. What was the article stating? XRP was better suited for more eco-friendly and sustainable than Bitcoin. Just read that. The University of Stanford and University of Stockholm said it is the most eco-friendly and sustainable digital asset. Stanford University, Stockholm. What? Bruh, XRP, let me share this before I get off here. I got to get off here. Siege, that 9,800 XRP amount has shown itself again. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. All right, one more, and then I got to go, guys. Bro XRP says, Siege, we're about to see the BTC miners fall off because they may not be profitable in the future. Is this why XRP will be number one soon? That might be one of the reasons. I do, in my heart of hearts, I just fully believe that there is a concerted, intentional focus and effort to dethrone BTC as the digital asset leading the digital asset space. I believe that they do not want, the committee out there called some people call them the powers that be, do not want BTC to lead this new asset class. That is the digital asset space. What they do want is a more eco-friendly and sustainable digital asset. And that, my friends, is XRP. And if you're fortunate and blessed enough, you hodl some of that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this stream like I do all my streams and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.